Yo, what is going on? It's Tyrant here, and today we'll be playing some more Dragon Ball Legends. So, if you're not aware, the devs made a post saying that they will reveal on the 26th of May, which is 3 days from now, some second year anniversary content, probably the characters, the LFs, etc. So yeah, I decided that it would be the best time to look back into the first year anniversary and looking at all the characters. So we got Super Saiyan God Vegeta, we got Super Saiyan God Goku, we got Buhan, we got Golden Frieza, we got Free to Play Vegeta, and we got the LF Vegeta. Those are all the Sparkins that came from the first year anniversary. Obviously, God Goku and Golden Frieza were on the same banner, as well as Purple Vegeta and Buhan being on the same banner, but there was two different banners to summon them. This Red Vegeta was free to play from a Rising battle, and LF Super Vegeta was on both banners. So yeah, it was definitely a good banner for the anniversary. It tackled some Buu Saga stuff, and it tackled some Resurrection and stuff. Over here we got the extremes from the first year anniversary. So overall we're looking at a 10 character list. So that's probably what I'm going to expect with this anniversary as well. It could be less, could be more, we just have to wait and see. 10 characters is a lot, by the way. That's just saying. It's hard to get shafted during the anniversary, so let's just hope everyone's luck is the same. So I built a couple of teams around all the first year anniversary characters. I'm going to be trying using characters only from the first year anniversary, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we got Fusions, Frieza Force, Lineage, God Key, Regen, and yeah. I also might end up using this team, even though they don't synergize that well at all, just for a bit of fun, you know. But yeah, I think the first team we'll be showcasing is definitely Frieza Force and Lineage of Evil, because I want to get Golden Frieza out of the way. Yeah, and the Extreme Yellow Chill, because I think the Extreme Yellow Chill is the worst of all the extremes, in my opinion anyway. Yeah. So let's just hop into our first game and see how things go. Alright, so we're jumping in with Lineage of Evil here. As I was saying before, I think the Extreme Chilled is the worst of all the first year anniversary characters. Or at least he's aged the worst, you don't see him at all. So we got a match here against a generic Saiyan Sun family team, etc. We're looking for a good game here. We're going to start off with Blue Cooler because he has the red Kakarot Goku, and he's probably going to bring in Golden Frieza is always a good pick because I'm showcasing them. And yeah, I think we're just gonna rock with the red cooler. Yeah, we'll go with these three. Yeah, this team should work out. Alright, so we're starting off here. He started with Kid Goku, that's fine. We're gonna go for a strike, expecting the blast. He catches me on the sidestep. I'm incredibly rusty, so I think these first couple of games are gonna be pretty bad for me. I haven't played PvP in a couple of days because I've been working on other content like Dokkan and Fighters. So yeah. Also the new PvP system update is definitely something I need to take into more consideration. Personally, I like the update, but I really wish it happened sooner, because it's like I started to use tackle more often, expecting it to be in the game for a while, then they kind of just removed it from the game. Like using tackle now is basically, it's so risky, it's not even worth it. Like, I don't know. So we got some good damage here. Yeah, I'm gonna start just backing up now instead of going for the tackle step thing. I think we're gonna catch him here. We're gonna move forward a bit. Yeah, we call him in the side step, or he went for a blast. So either way, it works out. Blue Cooler, I don't have him Zenkai level 1. He's only at 5 stars. I'm hoping I can pull at least one more of him. Then I'll just use Z power. So we put the main. We're probably gonna rush because I want to get rid of his endurance, whatever you want to call it. Second life. Well, technically it's his first life. Anywho, yeah. I am going to be using rush like preemptively because I'm really rusty and I don't want to lose games because I'm playing like trash. But yeah, and I expect this person to do the same thing, you know? No holding back. Alright, we'll go for some taps. LS Super Saiyan 3 is a problem. I catch him in the side step because I hear it. And yeah, we're looking at some good damage. What can I say about Golden Frieza? So, for the first 60 counts, Golden Frieza is a monster. He has increased card draw speed, which is very good for charge stepping. Reduced blast cost. He has a very powerful ultimate that does more damage when he's below half health, and used before 16 timer counts. I did terrible there. Yeah. I think he messed up, so I actually just let him hit me, because that happens to me very often. So, but he went for the ultimate, so I was like, yeah, I'm not dying here. I'm still showcasing this guy. I know I probably shouldn't be doing that, but it happens to me so often when the game has like this random lag spike and I press a card, but for some reason it does a tap attack. It happens so often and it's so annoying. Anyway, he goes for the rush, but he cancelled, so I managed to get out of it, but he still gets a combo on me. I literally have 1 more second until Golden Frieza, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm shaking, so that's fine. Alright, see you, caller. What was I saying? Yeah, so Golden Frieza is a powerhouse for the first 60 timer counts. He does more damage to Saiyans, and he reduces their damage received and ki recovery every time he comes into the battlefield. So he's just like an overwhelming pressure. Like, he just feels like he has such a devastating presence. And it's been like that ever since he came out. Like, Golden Frieza's been a monster for ages, and without Lineage of Evil getting a strong green, he's gonna be here for a while. Everyone's saying that the green cooler from the movies is gonna get a Zenkai Awakening at some point. So yeah, I went for the tackle step again, and it did kind of screw me over, but I got a bit lucky there. So yeah, definitely need to get out of that practice. I did win here, but I got nothing left. So, yeah, so this Golden Frieza is just like an overwhelming force, and because he's the only viable green on his team, it's kind of like, well, oh, alright then, he's like the only option, but he's really good. He's aged very, very well. He's aged definitely a lot better than most of the first 3 anniversary characters, and you should be using him if you can. So yeah, we just about get the W here. GG to that guy, and let's just move on to the second game. Okay, so in this match we're going to be looking to use the Extreme Yellow Chilled. Yeah, as I said before, he hasn't aged the best. He's definitely one of the worst extremes in the game. Considering he was a first year anniversary character, I thought it would be better. The only reason why people used him was because Full Power Frieza was not in the game yet, I don't believe. So Lineage of Evil had no good yellow. I mean, there was the final form Yellow Frieza, but he didn't buff Lineage of Evil. So people only used him because he was the only viable option, and he got his balance change. Alright, we're up against another... Oh, this is Sun Family. Okay. So I think we're just gonna go... I can't talk. Blue Cooler, Green Golden Frieza, and Yellow Chilled. So I think this is the best match to showcase him because, yeah. I did start here a bit late and I kind of just messed up a bit. So that's my bad. Yeah. I'll explain this Extreme Chilled Yellow kit. Bruh. You know, I could just do this voiceover again, but you know, making mistakes sounds like more. I think it sounds more professional. Alright, cool. So, Yellow Golden Frieza, Yellow Chilled. I don't know what I'm talking about. See, I'm watching the gameplay and I'm talking at the same time, and it's just confusing. Anyway, Yellow Chilled. Okay. After 30 timer counts have passed, or is it 20, something like that, you get your whole team. That's Lineage of Evil gets ki recovery and damage up, which is good. So he's like a semi-support for the team. When he switches out, he's actually doing pretty good damage. When he switches out, he gives his team paralysis on blast cards. Yeah, we got this lag spike a couple of times, but he didn't DC, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, he does give paralysis cards to his team when he switches out, which is okay, I guess. Yeah, I can't have you rushing Golden Frieza, mate. Yeah, it was either green or blue, I wasn't sure. Blue, there you go. Alright, yeah, so Yellow Chilled. He's not the greatest. He's like a support for the team, but he's not a good support. Like, paralysis is cool and all, but you know, I'm talking bad about him, but he's actually not doing that bad. Oh man, this is funny. I still don't recommend using him. I don't know what Z abilities. I think it's strike, attack, and defense at 6 stars, which you're probably not gonna have in that unless you're a whale, because this guy's very hard to pull. He doesn't come very often. What else can I say about this Extreme Chilled? Yeah, he's just, if you have Full Power Frieza, you're not going to use this guy. If you have the Extreme Second Form Frieza, who's also yellow, you're not going to use this guy. Overall, he's just not a good pick. Like, I wouldn't recommend using them at all. I mean, if you're a fan of chilled, go ahead. I mean, if you want to run the double chilled squad, do as you please, but at the end of the day, I don't really recommend this guy. He doesn't really do much for his team. He's not a great unit or a good extreme. Like, there's some extremes that are like very good. I mean, paralysis is good there because it kind of helped me out, even though I don't really like using paralysis. So yeah. Overall, I'll give this extreme chilled like a 4 out of 10. I wouldn't use him at all in any circumstance, but he has some use. He's a decent support for his team. I noticed that some extremes that came out that are support types end up lasting a lot longer in the meta compared to extreme types that do damage, because usually they have a sparking variant that does that for them. Like the purple GT Goku, he came out and no one uses him because Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is basically just a better version of that one, so there's no point using him. The same with Meta Rode. I mean, Shenron came out, so no one used to use him. But hey, Golden Frieza, I got the win. Alright, next game. Yeah, I would definitely say Lineage of Evil has aged very well. They're definitely one of the top teams in the game. I would say at least top 3 or top 5. We're running against a Saiyan team, so you know, Lineage of Evil's best counter matchup here. I really don't want to use this chilled man. He's not good. I don't know. Alright, cool. We're just gonna head into this match here. Blue Cooler, he got a Zenkai Awakening, so he's definitely aged the best out of all the Lineage of Evil eldest members anyway. He catches me here, that's fine. We can switch it to extreme chilled. This person's pretty green as in not very experienced in the game, so it's kind of hard for me to adjust to how he plays. Like, he sidesteps a lot, so I can go for taps, but that means I have to sidestep afterwards because he just went for something instantly. So yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to get used to this guy. But yeah, see that Zenkai Goku not taking much damage. He's definitely a problem, that's for sure. A bit of lag here and there, no problems at all. What can I say? There's not very much to talk about. Yeah, he reduces all of his costs on his main ability. He drops combo again, which is weird, whatever. I mean, this guy's team isn't very strong in terms of defenses, so I'm not surprised I'm doing this much damage. This guy usually doesn't do this much damage, by the way. I mean, he's a decent damage dealer, I guess, but he also has a chance to paralyze on his blue card, which is very annoying. Alright, I'm going to go for the ultimate here. Yep. He wasn't Zenkai 6, so I'm pretty sure he's dead here. Yeah, Lineage of Evil is still a powerhouse. Catch him in the sidestep here. Yeah, things are just looking good in this game. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, man. He's a problem. Super Saiyan 4? Yeah, not a surprise. So, I think the thing I noticed about all the first anniversary characters when I was making this video is that they've all actually aged very well. Like, you can actually use them in today's meta and you'll do perfectly fine. I'll admit, some has been replaced. Buhon. Unfortunately, considering I like Buhon a lot more than Margin Buu in my opinion. He's just a lot less annoying. And he's just more fun to use in my opinion. But yeah. But we'll tackle that in the next video. I think that will go up today. Also, they all got added to the powerful opponent category, so we just have to see how that is. Okay, we're heading to the 4th game here. Lineage of Evil. Oh, speaking of. We got an LOE counter match here. Well, not a counter match. What's the word? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there's a specific word where you're fighting the same team. Mirror match, that's it, Jesus. Man, I need more sleep. Oops, forgot to skip that bit. Alright, cool. Blue Cooler, he just goes straight for it, alright, no playing games. He's Cooler Zenkai level 1, but as you can see, Golden Frieza don't give a crap about that. He's using Purple Chill, which is questionable. If I had Super Saiyans, using Purple Chill would be good, because when Purple Chill dies, Super Saiyans, they do 80% less damage, or his team gets 8% more damage defense, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend using that guy otherwise. He was such a strong support for Lineage for the longest time. He's still a good pick, but I'll go purple cooler, transformer cooler if you have him over a purple Joe. Because he's a support type and he's a defensive type, so yeah. I'm using metal cooler here. I think metal, out of all my versions of cooler, metal cooler is my favourite. I like Final Form cooler, but metal cooler, there's something about it. His blue card's one of the best blue cards in the game still. Even his green card's one of the best in the game in my opinion. It's just more unique and has that like you know, that power effect, you know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is looking like a quick game here. He goes for singles, which caught me by surprise. He seems like one of the people that would go for multiple taps, but he didn't, so good on him. He rushes me, this is not gonna kill. Yeah, purple chill doesn't do much damage. My team's, I gave this guy as much defense as possible because he's an extreme type and they can't tank very well. I guessed it anyway, so yeah. Overall, yeah, this team's looking quite strong. He's going for a strike again. I can go straight for a blast. Yeah, this is easy. Hopefully we can catch him with the ult. Haven't seen this in a while. I remember this guy's ultimate had this weird glitch where it would be at the end point for ages. It was so weird. Okay, so we'll be using Frieza Force now because yeah, Lineage of Evil have pretty much explained how that team works. It's a very dominant team. This guy's team basically makes no sense, so yeah. Frieza Force is, as you can see, the ability bonus is ridiculously high. So I would say this is a free-to-play friendly team. Green Guinea's been in the game since for ages, like almost day one basically. And he was like one of those Sparkins that you could just like just for playing PvP you got Z power for it. So I would imagine a lot of people have them. The Extreme Guinea Force, when they came out, you could get them to 3 stars for free. Getting them to 6 stars only requires a bit of summoning and a bit of luck, obviously. But after a while, once you get them to 6 stars, your Z ability with Frieza Force just skyrockets. The team's so strong. Obviously, I've been avoiding using them because I think they're kind of, I wouldn't say they're cheating, but I wouldn't say they're a realistic viewpoint of most people's teams. But I think Frieza Force is one of Frieza's better teams in terms of I forgot I did that. Sorry my guy, but you just transformed and all that and I catch you with the tap attack. That's hilarious. Yeah, Green Ginyu locks does a lot of damage to Kefla. See, this balance thing where they nerf damage compensation, you really notice it more when you play against Kefla. Like, this guy's team has very terrible synergy and my team has very strong synergy, and yet look how much damage he's still doing. Like, she's a problem, like, she just, I don't know man, they need to do something about it. They can't obviously, and I don't expect them to, but I mean, this is just a bra, like, what is this? Like, my team's very, I wouldn't say it's well out, but it's a very strong team. I guess Purple Guinea is not the best in terms of defenses. That's insane, man. And she does it again as well later. It's just like, what? It's like, alright, so I go for a tackle, which was dumb, but I haven't seen him use a green card. Counter cards is always a good thing because it makes Guess the Razzles rushes a bit easier. It's still an RNG based mechanic though, so don't forget that. But yeah, counter cards always something to keep in mind. And hey, my opponent hasn't used a blue card yet. That means he has one in his hand. Oh hey, my opponent has a lot of strike cards because Purple 21, Kefla and Red Gotenks all hold strike cards, so like he has a lot of them. That's why he's using a lot of strike cards here. Yeah, Kefla's just annoying to play against. Don't get me wrong, I like the character, especially in fighters, but in this game she's very annoying. Yeah, she almost kills me, but we get the W here. Jace, alright, Australia. Yeah, and you'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so we're at the end of the video here. I'm just going to give a brief synopsis of what I found. Yeah, Lineage of Evil, very strong. Golden Frieza, very strong. Use him if you have him. It doesn't matter what stars he's at. Extreme Yellow Chill, don't use him. He's terrible. Use full power Frieza, extreme second form Frieza. Yellow Bar, anyone else is better than this guy. See you guys in the next one. Probably do regen, so yeah.